So today I want to talk about venting. So to vent or not to vent, that's the question. I'm used to having a lot of coffee meetings with colleagues where we debrief and we talk about things and we share. And in a way, it's a form of venting. And already I've actually got my virtual coffee meetings booked in. So nothing's going to stop me continuing with those. So I think more than ever, we actually need to have someone that we can vent and debrief with. But here are some simple tips that you might like to consider. The first one is, who do you vent to? It's much better if you have someone who understands your work, doesn't make a judgment, and preferably doesn't give you too much advice. Which leads me to number 2. It's really not useful to do a lot of venting with people at home. Not only are you blurring the work at home, but you're actually putting unnecessary pressure on the family, which you probably need to compartmentalize a little bit more. And what's more, when they do provide advice, it can actually get a little bit more testy and difficult to manage. The other thing is the amount of venting. So we know emotion's contagious. So venting and complaining and going over and over around things for too long is actually counterproductive, which is why venting needs to be with someone who gives you some perspective. So it's real, but it also provides perspective. The other tip I'll give you is if you're a leader. When people come into your office or your room or wherever you are working at the moment, it might even be on your screen, to be really clear on, are they venting or do they want help with the problem? Because I think that as a leader, we quite often feel we've actually got to help with problems. And often people realize we have no solution in the current uncertainty, they just want to vent. So sitting and knowing they're just venting actually means that you can actually relax a little bit and just be there and listen, and you're not really there to problem solve. So in summary, definitely need venting, we definitely need debriefing. It's really important that continues, but make sure it's done in a way that's constructive rather than one that just feeds anxiety and worry.